Today we're gonna talk about this 75th anniversary NBA season Toronto Raptors City mixtape jersey. City mixtape or City mashup, they call them different names. It's basically a City edition, but for the 75th anniversary NBA season to be more special, every team was asked to create a special edition, City edition jerseys that just shows all the history for the corresponding team. So as you can see, it's almost a classic Raptors jersey. The first ever NBA season for the Toronto Raptors was in the 1995-1996 season, when Damon Stoudemire was their leader, the little point guard, aka the Mighty Mouse. You of course know this dino from the Jurassic Park era, so that was one of the most popular movies at that time and the 90s, and yes, that was a big hit. And this dinosaur was the main attraction for the Toronto Raptors fans, and the Toronto Raptors went viral. After that there was the Vince Carter era. But back to the 75th anniversary season. At that season they had the diamond Nike swoosh or Jordan Jumpman logos, and on the back there were always the diamond NBA logos, but instead of NBA there was number 75. And we will take a look on this jersey in more details, but as you can see, it's a Canadian player, Fred Vanvleet. So number 23 is iconic, of course. It has the sponsor patch that is Sun Life. It was always the patch for the Toronto Raptors once current generation Nike jerseys were made. And of course that Drake inspired design, gold and black. Not my favorite colors because I'm a fan of the purple Toronto Raptors era. After that they became the red and white Raptors. That wasn't the best, but of course I get it, it's Canada, the red logo, the maple leaf, and that's how it should be. But the City Edition jerseys for the last at least 4 years, I think it's 4 years, they were always these black and gold combination of colors. So this is how the jersey looks on me. So I'm wearing all my jerseys in size extra large. XL, that is for the current generation Nike size 52, and I leave the measurements in this video so you can see. Those measurements are always up and down in the width. They could be very wide and they can be very narrow. You can always buy these Toronto Raptors jerseys only in Toronto Raptors team store. And I found it very interesting that many of American guys, my friends, jersey collectors and YouTubers always thought that these prices are in United States dollars. So you see the price on the Toronto Raptors team store marked as $319. So they scratched their heads and said, no way I'm gonna pay that much. Guys, there are so many dollar currencies all around the world. Hong Kong has dollars, United States has dollars, many other places have dollars, and the same goes for the Canada dollars. So when you calculate the 319 Canadian dollars to United States dollars, you can be sure that's the same retail price as you can get in Fanatics or Nike.com in United States. So they never change the price up by 50%. That was never the case. So be sure, if you pay with your credit card, you will be charged by your country's currency. That's just the thing that I wanted always to say because I saw so many comments and so many complaints why the Toronto Raptors team store has so expensive jerseys. So this is how the jersey looks on me. It has the nice jog tag. It says, "Welcome Toronto." Nothing more, nothing less. And you have the stitch details, and this is painted on. The dinosaur is not stitched. It is painted on the jersey, and this is the jersey from the backside. So I hope you can see the NBA Diamond logo and the one championship patch that Kawhi Leonard brought for Toronto Raptors in the 2019 season. Vanvleet and number 23. But now let's check this jersey in more details. So this is the jersey, and you can see the front side. Starting from the bottom, you can see the rubberized "Welcome Toronto" slogan and the jog tag with City Edition tab, size 52 plus 2 inches extra length and authentic. And as you can see, it's from the 75th anniversary season. Then you can see these design elements, and the dinosaur is painted on the jersey. And fun fact, they said that the 75th anniversary City Edition jersey The dinosaur is looking back to the history of these 25 years of the Toronto Raptors. That's an interesting fact because on the original he looks kind of back too but moves forward in the future. And now he's looking back, so that's a fun fact. And then you have everything else stitched on, like the number 23, twill, the perforation, the stitching, and the Toronto is stitched as well. Here you can see the sponsorship patch that is stitched on as well. And this shiny diamond Nike swoosh logo. You can see how it shines. The gold trim, neck trim and armpits. That's the front of the jersey. And here you can see the back of the jersey, Fred Vanvleet. So all stitched numbers and letters. So in the video you can see it's almost white, but it's actually bronzish, like gold, between bronze color. So here are the stitched Van Vliet letters. Here's the split part for the authentic jerseys, the current Nike generation. The beautiful diamond NBA logo. It's a plastic logo that has been stitched on, as well as the one championship patch, gold on gold, that Kawhi Leonard brought to the Toronto Raptors. So here's the inside out of the jersey, and you can see the stitching. The Toronto name is the blank jersey stitching, the gold stitching, and everything else is stitched by the team store. The number 23, this team store patch. Nike swoosh, of course, was from the factory as well. You can see the dinosaur that is painted onto the jersey, and the inside is white compared to the black outside. If you go closer, in more details, you can see the stitching, the sponsorship patch, the Nike swoosh, and here a little bit of the gold threads for the Toronto. And here is the back inside out, and you can already see the team store custom letters and numbers. So here are the numbers, and you can see the paper was inside. It's probably cut out. You can always peel it off, but here you can see the paper still inside the letters. That is a regular practice. That's how the team stores do. They always stitch these letters and numbers on themselves, and there are always these paper material inside. So that's the difference between these team store jerseys and the Nike retail ones. So guys, thank you for watching this video. You are always motivating me to make more and more new jersey stuff, new videos for you to show. I have so many jerseys, but so many of them are going away and so many are coming in. So sometimes I don't have time to make videos of each and every jersey I have, but I'm trying my best to show you these special jerseys. So if you decide if you want to buy them or not, you can always go back to my previous videos. I have so many jersey videos, more than 100, maybe even closer to 200, I don't know. I even don't take count of them. And if you consider my channel interesting, feel free to subscribe to it. But otherwise, guys, let's meet in the next episode of authenba.